Hello, ninth grade. Welcome to our English lesson on Rawaited channel. I hope you are all well and enjoying your time. Today, inshallah, we're going to discuss Unit 4, Period 1. طلابي الأعزاء، أهلا وسهلا بكم في درس جديد من دروس اللغة الإنجليزية للصف التاسع، الوحدة الرابعة، الدرس الأول. لنبدأ على بركة الله. First, let's look at the title of the unit. A great leader. What does it mean? قائد عظيم. Can you name some of our great leaders? هل بإمكانكم تسمية بعض قادتنا العظام؟ Yes, we have so many great leaders. But the greatest of all is our Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. قبل الانطلاق بهذه الوحدة، نحن بحاجة للتعرف لبعض المفردات الجديدة. Activity number 1. Listen and repeat. هيا لنستمع للكلمات الجديدة ونكررها ومن ثم نحاول أن نجد معانيها.
Anyway, as well as, behave, certainly, enemy, fair, get on, a bus, leader, remind, ruler.
Now let's learn their meanings together. The first word is anyway. Anyway. Anyway is an adverb. It means regardless. أول كلمة معنا لهذا اليوم هي كلمة anyway وتعني على أي حال. The second word is as well as. What does it mean? As well as means in addition. For example, we say, I like watching TV as well as reading stories. الكلمة الثانية هي كلمة as well as. ماذا تعني؟ تعني إضافة إلى. Next, we have behave. Behave. Behave is a verb. It means act. بمعنى يتصرف. We should behave well with people. The fourth word for today is certainly. Certainly. It's an adverb. It means sure or absolutely. وتعني بالتأكيد. The fifth word for today is enemy. Enemy is a noun. It is the opposite of a friend. الكلمة الخامسة لهذا اليوم هي كلمة enemy وهي تعني عدو. The sixth word in our list is fair. Fair. Fair means equitable, the opposite of unfair. وهنا نجد كلمة fair وهي تعني عادل. What do we see now? The boy is getting on a bus. Our next word is get on. Get on is a verb. It means to climb on. ماذا نرى الآن؟ Get on وهي تعني يركب أو يصعد. Next word is the title of our unit. Leader. We say Yasser Arafat was a great leader. الكلمة الثامنة كما ترون هي كلمة leader وهي تعني قائد. The ninth word is remind. Remind. Remind is a verb. It means to put someone in mind of. الكلمة التاسعة معنا لهذا اليوم هي كلمة remind وهي تعني يذكر. The last word is ruler. Ruler is a noun. It means a person who rules people. وهي تعني حاكم. Now let's do this exercise together. Complete the sentences. Let's read the words in the box first. We have behave بمعنى يتصرف, enemies بمعنى أعداء, as well as بمعنى إضافة إلى, leader بمعنى قائد, fair بمعنى عادل, remind بمعنى يذكر. Now let's do this exercise together. Complete the sentences. Let's read the words in the box first. We have behave بمعنى يتصرف, enemies بمعنى أعداء, as well as بمعنى إضافة إلى, leader بمعنى قائد, fair بمعنى عادل, remind بمعنى يذكر. Let's see the first sentence. We should be friends, not space. Yes, the opposite of a friends is enemies. We should be friends, not enemies. Number 2. We said it before. Yasser Arafat was a great space. Yes, he was a great leader. Number 3. I have forgotten your name. Please space me what it was. I've forgotten your name. Please remind me what it was. Number 4. The leader must be space, honest and brave. Yes, he must be fair, honest and brave. القائد يجب أن يكون عادل, أمين وشجاع. Number 5. People in China space differently from us. People in China behave differently from us. The last sentence. I'm interested in tennis, space, football. Yes, I'm interested in tennis as well as football. Now let's move to activity number 2. Look at the picture and describe it. دعونا ننتقل الآن للنشاط الثاني. انظروا إلى الصورة وعبروا عنها. As you see, there are Walid and Jamie. They are on a bus. They have a book in their hands. The picture in the book looks like an ancient leader on his horse. كما نرى في الصورة وليد وجيمي يركبان الباص ويحملان كتابا به صورة قائد يركب حصانه. Now we're going to listen to a conversation to answer questions. Let's read the questions first. Question number 1. What were Walid and Jamie talking about on the bus? عن ماذا كان يتحدث وليد وجيمي في الباص؟ Question number 2. Which leaders did Jamie think of? من هم القادة الذي فكر بهم جيمي؟ And question number 3. Where was the book from and who was it about? من أين جلب الكتاب وعن ماذا كان يتحدث؟ Let's listen to the conversation to answer the questions.
Period 1. Activities 3 and 4. Yesterday morning, Jamie was taking the bus to school. Then Walid got on too.
Hi, Jamie. I tried to call you yesterday evening, but you were out.
Sorry, I was getting some books from the library.
Were you working on the new project?
Yes, a great leader. I was trying to choose one.
It's hard. I'm still thinking about it.
You have to think about personal qualities, as well as things that people did.
You're right. So, did you decide?
Well, I looked at various books about modern leaders, like Gandhi, Arafat and Mandela, and ancient rulers like Alexander the Great.
And
And while I was looking, I noticed a book about Saladin.
Jamie, the name is Salah al-Din, not Saladin.
Oh, sorry. I was just saying it the English way. Anyway, the book reminded me. I saw a TV documentary about him last week.
Yes, I saw it too. And he was certainly a great leader. Is this the book?
Yes, and it's very interesting. Salah al-Din, a leader ahead of his time.
What does that mean?
Well, in those days, people were killing each other all the time. But he tried to behave better than that. He tried to be fair and generous to everyone, even his enemies. So he's the one for me, a leader ahead of his time.
Great. And you're certainly ahead of me on this project.
Now let's answer our questions. Question number 1. What were Walid and Jamie talking about on the bus? Yes, they were talking about their school project. كانا يتحدثان عن بحث المدرسة. Question number 2. Which leaders did Jamie think of? Yes, he thought of modern leaders like Gandhi, Arafat, and Mandela. He also thought of ancient rulers like Alexander the Great. The last question, where was the book from and who was it about? It was from the library and it was about Salah ad-Din. Now, let's read the conversation. Yesterday morning, Jamie was taking the bus to school. Then Walid got on. Walid says, "Hi Jamie, I tried to call you yesterday evening, but you were out. حاولت الاتصال بك البارحة ولكنك كنت خارجا." Jamie says, "Sorry, I was getting some books from the library." كنت أجلب بعض الكتب من المكتبة. So Walid asks, "Were you working on the new project?" هل كنت تعمل على مشروعنا الجديد؟ Jamie says, "Yes, a great leader." عنوان البحث قائد عظيم. I was trying to choose one. كنت أحاول أن أختار أحد القادة العظام. It's hard. I'm still thinking about it. هو عمل صعب وما زال وليد يفكر بالموضوع. Jamie now says, "You have to think about personal qualities as well as things that people did." عليك أن تضع في اعتبارك الصفات الشخصية للقائد العظيم إضافة إلى الأشياء التي قام بها. وليد says, "You're right. So, did you decide?" يسأل وليد, هل قررت يا جيمي القائد الذي ستكتب عنه؟ Well, Jamie says, "Well, I looked at various books about modern leaders like Gandhi, Arafat, and Mandela, and ancient rulers like Alexander the Great." لقد قرأت بعض الكتب عن قادة من القادة الحديثين مثل غاندي، عرفات، and Mandela، وبعض الحكام القدماء like Alexander the Great، الإسكندر الأكبر. Now Walid says, and while I was looking, I noticed a book about Saladin. يقول جيمي, وبينما كنت أبحث لاحظت كتابا عن صلاح الدين. Walid says, "Jamie, the name is Salah ad-Din, not Saladin." الاسم هو صلاح الدين وليس Saladin. So Jamie says, "Oh, sorry, I was just saying it the English way." Anyway, the book reminded me, I saw a TV documentary about him last week. الكتاب ذكر جيمي بأنه شاهد برنامجا وثائقيا عن صلاح الدين الأسبوع الفائت. So Walid says, "Yes, I saw it too." لقد حضرته أيضا. and he was certainly a great leader. Is this the book? هو كان قائداً عظيماً. هل هذا هو الكتاب؟ Yes, and it's very interesting. صلاح الدين, a leader ahead of his time. Now Walid asks, what does that mean, a leader ahead of his time? Jamie says, well, in those days, people were killing each other all the time. في تلك الأيام كان الناس يقتلون بعضهم البعض أغلب الأوقات. But he tried to behave better than that. ولكن صلاح الدين تصرف بأفضل من ذلك. He tried to be fair and generous to everyone. حاول أن يكون عادل وكريم بالنسبة للجميع. Even his enemies. حتى بالنسبة لأعدائه. So he's the one for me. A leader ahead of his time. قائد سبق زمانه. Walid says, great, and you are certainly ahead of me in this project. وأنت يا جيمي تسبقني في هذا المشروع. Now, my dear students, I need you to practice our conversation at home with your family. I hope you enjoyed our time together today. Here we come at the end of our lesson. I want to thank you all for watching us and see you again next time. Bye bye.